your church watch the video. ترى هذه الجميلة ماذا تقول؟
You want to hear something crazy?
أخي
The
ليست
good old
جميلة.
days are a lie. You don't
بس
need to feel
ولكن
pressure to
أسحب
make your
كلامي
teenage
أسحب
years
كلامي.
the most fun, best years of your life because they won't be. And guess what? You also don't need to stress about being super productive to set your future self up for success. If you're between the ages of 13 through 18 and you play your cards right, you will be living your best life for decades and still get to enjoy being a teenager now. You know how I know? Because that's exactly my experience and those of my friends who are killing it at life. I spent months creating this video because it's one of the most important ones I've ever made, and every teenager should listen to these messages, so buckle up. Imagine your life as playing a game of golf. You have your golf ball in front of you and you have a club to hit it with. So with each hit, your goal is to get the golf ball as close to your destination as possible. Imagine you hit it in one direction, angle A. Now, what if you change your angle just 2 degrees? So now you hit the ball at angle B. Well, it seems like those 2 degrees is so minimal, right? Maybe you can't even see the difference. But the farther the ball gets hit, you will see that those 2 degrees made a larger and larger difference. That represents each of the decisions you make in your life. They may seem like small decisions now, but the earlier you make them, like in your teenage years, the greater impact will materialize farther and farther down the line. Eventually, when golf ball A and golf ball B land, you wouldn't even know that they came from the same spot. That's the power in your decisions now as early as possible. When you're older and you're in your 20s,
التي القرارات التي تتخذها في سن المراهقة وفي سن البلوغ ما بين 13 و18 سنة هي قرارات يا رجل صراحة لا تؤخذ بمحمل الجد. يعني يمكنك تغييرها للأحسن. مثلا لو أردت فرصة شغل في عمل كطباخ في مطبخ رائع وراقي، تجد أن هناك مليار خيار حتى لو تدرس الطبخ ولو تدرس أي شيء، لديك مليار خيار يمكنك تتأقلم معه. الحياة يا أخي تجارب، ليست تجربة واحدة وتبقى على قرار فتقول أن هذا القرار هو مستقبلي وهذا ما أريد أن أفعله. ترى الله يعلم كل شيء، أنت لا تتحكم في تلك القرارات. قرر مليار قرار يا رجل، جرب مئات التجارب، لا تيأس. تختار القرار الصحيح في عمر 14 سنة، عمر 15 سنة، عمر 18 سنة. ليس هناك هذا الشيء بهذا المسمى. هذا ما أريد أن أقوله، وهذا ما أريد. هذا هذا تعبيراتي ببساطة.
only then trying to make good decisions, that will make far less impact than if you had started earlier. So that's why it's so incredibly critical to take care of your teenage years. I'm sharing with you today how to hit that golf ball right so you're on the winning trajectory. But you might be wondering, who the heck am I to tell you how to spend your precious teenage years? Well, I'm Amy. I got into a top 10 university while sleeping an average of 8 hours a night and having a social life. Now I'm currently living my best life in the playground of New York City.
Yeah, in New York.
My work barely feels like work, and I get to share amazing experiences with the best people. But how did I get here, and how can you get to your best life as well? Just like I explained in my golf ball analogy, what I did in the past significantly paid off later to get me to my dream life today. As a teenager, I didn't know it at the time, but it wasn't good grades and awards that got me to where I am. But it was these 4 keys that you will learn today. Remember, the first way to get your golf ball on the winning trajectory is to set this video on full screen and lock in so you're already above average. Let's go. How much do you care about fitting in? When I was in middle school, I was super insecure and felt like the least cool person, especially
هي خاصة
because I was on the basketball and volleyball teams and the other girls made me feel way less than them. I felt so much pressure to follow what other people were doing. I had this friend who had very strong opinions and she was considered cool. For example, at dinner, she would say,
Ew, this dish is so gross.
and even though I really liked it, I would follow and be like,
Yeah, ew, that's so gross.
even going
الشيء الذي يعرف من معظم الناس أنك ليس عليك أن ترضي الآخر. لا تحاول أن ترضي الآخر، لا تحاول أن تبين أنك مثل الشخص الآخر، أنك تشبهه في كل شيء، لكن لا تحاول كسب الناس يا رجل، ابعد عن الناس. لا تكن عبدًا للناس، عبدًا لله. أي نصايح؟
Into high school, I didn't know how to do makeup like the other girls, I was never invited to parties, and I was always the one who never got asked out to a single school dance. I struggled with this desire of fitting in with a cool crowd, but I also knew my values. I valued to do what
أنا لست الشمال، أنا وحيد، ليس لدي أصدقاء. الذين في الديسكورد. آسف على هذا الكلام، ولكن يجب أن أكون صريح. بعض الأصدقاء في الديسكورد ليس كلهم. أنا فقط أسلك. أسلك وأضحك لأن ليس لدي أصدقاء. خصوصا في المغرب. ليس هناك أحد سيعقل عليك، يفهم مشاعرك، سيفهم أي شيء عنك. أمك وأبوك يعني مندمجين في العمل، مندمجين. أمك تكون مندمجة في البيت، لا تحب من يزعجها، لا تريد حتى هي الانزعاج، تريد القيام بعملها، وأبوك أيضا منشغل في العمل. ليس هناك من سيفهم رغبتك، ومن سيفهم مشاعرك، من سيفهم أي شيء عنك، أو ببساطة لا أحدية. أمك الشيء الوحيد الذي تريدك أن تكون إياه هو تكون بخير فقط، لا شيء. مشاعرك النفسية، بل كأن تهتم لنفسك.
was good for me and for my future. That includes studying, doing math competitions, but that also conflicted with what people thought was cool. Therefore, to stick with my values and to cope, I reframed what I was doing as cooler than what other people were doing. This habit of thinking also makes you more confident in your choices and opinions. Now, instead of just agreeing with my friend that something is gross, I can happily say,
Hey, I'm not gonna go to that football game today because I need to study for my math test.
that was the best way to happily and sustainably develop my best self. I stopped wanting to fit in. I heard inspirational stories of people who stood out instead of fitting in and thought, I want to be like them. I'm meant for more and I'm special.
هؤلاء الأشخاص. لدي سؤال: إيلون ماسك سيعطيك المفتاح الذي وصل له، الذي بسببه وصل له للثروة كبيرة وكثيرة وضخمة جدا. لا يمكن. لنكن منطقيين، لنكن منطقيين أكثر. لا يمكن. لن يعطيك أي شيء، لن يعطيك حلول، حتى لو كنت ابنه يا رجل. مفتاح وصل تعب عليه ليجد، ليتطور وليجد المال هذا. تريليون دولار يا رجل، سيعطيك بسهولة. لا يمكن أبدا، أبدا أبدا. أو شيئا خاصا به. حتى هؤلاء الذين يقيمون بودكاستات ويتحدثون عن ماضيهم وما هو الحل، ترى كلهم كذابون. آه، هذه كذابة بالنسبة لي. أخرج من الفيديو أحسن، نولد أمورنا.